Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us here at the Fashion Fix. We're thrilled to have you with us for our 2013 season kickoff, and I have so much sensational fashion news to share with you. I hope that I can get it all out before they cue my cut. Something that sparked my interest in First Life fashion news this week was that to some, it was way more important what our first lady was wearing. The buzz was all about that over what the president actually had to say at his inaugural ball. Now, I wouldn't be able to tell you in just one show what makes the First Lady such a fashion icon, but it's been said that she's really the reason that for a second time in a row she chose designer Jason Wu, and it's become a household name thanks to her. And there was this stunning ruby gown and, of course, some killer Jimmy shoes to go with it. And you really just have to check out the pictures and see why uh, there was so much buzz about it versus what he had to say. Now, having used the word fashion icon takes me into something that I've been, kind of excited to get to share with you. Here at Pulse TV, we're thrilled to be launching our casting contest for our latest, and if I do say so, amazing new original program, Total Model Makeover. And they're not going to let me tell you too much about it. I'm sorry. So you're going to have to see the official news breaks and announcements. But it's a high-stakes reality show in First and Second Life with prizes, thrills, and surprises around every turn. So make sure you watch for the news about it. And the casting boards are going to be here on our home Plaza Sim as well as some selected satellite locations. Sponsoring one of those very locations is this wonderful lady sitting next to me tonight, my guest hostess, the CEO of Katink, Marit Jarvinen. Thank you for being here with me tonight, Marit.
Thank you for inviting me.
I love when I get to sit down with you. And there's been quite a lot going on since your last visit here, like the name Katink. So do you want to fill the audience in on that a little bit?
P&P kind of exploded, and Katink had been around for a little while, but it wasn't well known, and it's a name from the Grinch Christmas. And
It's
I'm
just
just a kid at heart, so I just decided to bring in the brand Katink. It was different, and hopefully the name sticks with people.
what you guys do there at Katink is kind of second to none in the photography world. You have a little bit of everything, props, poses, backdrops, equipment, just amazing. Every time I go over there, I'm in the store for hours. And so what have you been up to since you rebranded?
And I have prop makers and pose makers and
No, I can't.
another photographer besides myself. And it's just a total team effort. And we take different suggestions from all over the grid, and we just try to bring people what they ask for. We all have different interests, so you get a little of everything from all of us.
It's definitely true. And do you guys have anything exciting coming up?
Well, we will be coming out with a whole slew of editorial poses very shortly. And we are also coming with something called Katink After Dark.
I got
And that,
to see those previews, so I can't wait. I have to say. Now, I know that you got into the modeling poses a little bit more with the 360 poses. Is that working out well for you? Do you like working in that realm with the fashion community more?
it is. We've been involved in fashion with the fashion community for a few years now, and it's not that big of a part of us because we do try to reach out to everybody, but it certainly is an important part, and we will continue to do as much as we can for the modeling community as well as others. And we just try to bring, I guess, a little of everything. As our interests change and as the interests of our customers change, then we will try to evolve and continue to bring people what they want. and just do the best job that we possibly can.
I might be a little biased, but you definitely do that. But I think for the fashion community, especially, well, in any reality, first or second, the things that you choose to go along with your looks are very crucial. It can change a look entirely. Accessories can make or break you. And tonight, we're fortunate to have our featured guest designer specializing in topping off accessories and outfit looks. We have Xenobia Foxclaw of Zen's Hats joining us, and we will be right back after a word from our sponsors. Expect the exceptional. Exhilarate Studios. All right, welcome back. And sitting here with us this evening, as I said before the break, is the lovely Xenobia Foxclaw. Thank you for being here tonight with us, Zen. Now,
Thank you for having me.
how long have you been in Second Life, Zen? It's quite a while, isn't it?
It is. Starting with my first avatar, I've been here for almost 6 years. Xenobia has been here for almost 4.
You've seen a lot of changes then from how Second Life used to be.
I have seen an enormous number of changes. When I started, I looked like Ruth. So whenever someone says you're Ruth, I always think back to my first avatar and what she looked like.
That's funny. Well, what got you started in fashion?
I actually started a modeling contest without having any experience to earn money, to get some money, win some money was actually the idea. I didn't. I've never won any money, but that's what started me. And once I got involved with that, I took lots of modeling courses and I just have stayed in it because I really enjoy it.
So what then led you to the creation of hats and hair accessories?
When I started designing hats, there weren't many hats in Second Life. There were a couple of designers, but they didn't design the kinds of hats I wanted to wear, which are just everyday kinds of hats. I love hats in real life, and I wanted to be able to wear them in Second Life also, but not fancy hats with lots of feathers. I just want your everyday kind of hat that you might wear to throw on your head to go out because it's raining or it's cold or it's sunny and you just want to look good and stay warm or dry.
You know, that's actually very interesting. And so what inspires the hats besides that? Is there like anything you take creativity or inspiration from?
I look up at lots of hats, and anytime I'm in a store they have hats on, the first thing I do is run over and try on hats. And I get out my cell phone and I take pictures of hats that inspire me. I also am inspired by textures that I see. So, and movies, and I'm always on the lookout for new ideas for hats.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, before we cut to our break, our clothing sponsor this evening to go with the wonderful hats that we're going to see on our models, is K&R Designs, Kim Rongu. The staff, the lovely ladies, all sporting a variety of her new selections, and she's having a grand opening in a couple of weeks and has a shop on the Creations for Parkinson's Sims, so you can check that out if you don't want to wait. And we will be right back with everyone's favorite portion of the show, the wonderful models, in just a few moments.
Pulse Television Network. Programming you can feel.
Welcome back, everyone. And now we're at the point you've all been waiting for, a peek at the designs and our wonderful ladies rocking them. Actually, first, Zen, why don't you tell us as they come out where the name of this line came from?
Although I don't live in Oklahoma now, I was born and raised in Oklahoma, and it will always be close to my heart. So this set of hats, all except one, are named for towns in Oklahoma.
That's great. I like it when there's, a little bit of personal in there and with the creativity.
Well, it's difficult to think of names for my creations, so I have to search, and I don't know why, but Oklahoma just hit for this set of hats.
Hey, we have April coming out. She's
April
looking great.
She's looking really sassy in Norman. Norman is the town in Oklahoma where I got my last degree. She's wearing a top hat, white with a white lace band. I like the way she has it tilted just so.
I think it tops off the look very well. Takes it from sort of elegant to something sassy and evening-like.
A very nice finish. Very sophisticated look.
Thank you, April. Next up, we have Kellis.
Kellis is wearing Moore. Moore is named after the first town where I taught. She is wearing a fedora in a brown suede. She has it beautifully styled, and one of the things, she's got it tilted, which gives her a little attitude. It was Frank Sinatra who said, "Tilt your hat because it gives you a little attitude."
I think she did a great job putting it together with a tweed coat. Thank you, Kellis. And we have Ziva. It's looking great. I love the way that she styled this.
Ziva is wearing Shawnee, and it is a beautiful red felt beret. Beautiful job with the white and gray and black. The red beret sets it off beautifully.
Yeah, it really does.
I think it does too, and one of the things that you should remember is if you don't look good in hats, then you haven't tried on the right hat, because everybody has a hat they can wear. They just have to find the right hat.
You have made me a believer, Zen. I'm not a big hat girl myself, but,
And me too.
And thank you, Ziva. You did a wonderful job. That was such an incredible sight to see. And thank you all so much, ladies. Here they come again to show us their looks one last time. And Zen and Marit have been very generous bringing gifts for the audience. You can find landmarks to their locations, the things you've seen here tonight and some things you didn't see from Marit. And thank you, Zen, for being here, sharing with us tonight. And Marit, it's always a pleasure you being here with me. And you have been a wonderful audience tonight. And you can see this and all of our other original programming on Pulse TV Ning. Don't forget to look for the Total Model Makeover news and join us next week where we perpetuate your passion for fashion with the hottest fix here on Fashion Fix. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Night, everybody.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye bye.